evening, warriors! Thank you for joining me. Sorry it's been a few days. You know what? It got to a point where I just have to make a video. I've been wanting to talk about these Vanity Fair pictures of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, and what I think of them. We're going to take a look at them, and this is just going to be completely random thoughts. I do want to talk about why there are so many characters, and I think it has, the boycott absolutely worked. And one of the things that, Jeff from World Class did a great job of covering the toys, and a lot of what you're seeing in this Vanity Fair is just Disney Band-Aids for the situation at retail and the merchandise and third-party licensees for Star Wars. 2020 is coming up quick, and that's the end of the Hasbro Disney Star Wars licensing deal. And as effective as we were with the boycott, and now the warcott, and we need to stay strong. When you see all this stuff, you're being bombarded with a bunch of new characters. And there's lots of reasons for it. So we're going to look at it and examine it and tell you really how it is. Why. This is the most new characters I've ever seen in the end of a trilogy. Now, what does that mean? And this is something I criticize the fandom menace quite often. But if they do something right, I'll give them credit for it. So Jeremy has a long time ago said that he thinks to get it right, they might have to split episode 9 into 2. There's something fishy going on here, and I want you to comment below if you think they're going to do like the end of Harry Potter or the end of the Hunger Games. Split episode 9 into 2 because there's so many new characters here. They're going to do something to double dip. Believe it. If they don't do that, they'll have a regular version and an extended version released the next year, or a director's cut or something. Maybe even that third Star Wars series on Disney Plus might be to follow all these new characters, a huge setup for the new series. And if they do that, that will make me mad, because they've been holding Obi-Wan hostage forever. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope. And Kathy Kennedy has been holding that character hostage from the fans for years, with many failed announcements. It was so close, so many times. It was in progress, and she pulled the plug every time, saving it as a life preserver. But if she goes ahead and puts this as a series ahead of Obi-Wan, I'm gonna lose my mind. Seriously, and I may already be there, but if these characters get a series over Obi-Wan, it's gonna hit the fan. I dropped my Kathy bat. Where is it? This bat, this is Kathy, because she ruins everything. She breaks stuff. She breaks the fandom. She breaks Star Wars. I've lost it already. I haven't even gone through one picture yet. So, let's get this started, shall we? Okay, here's a first image here. It's a guy in the woods. He's kind of got like a skeletal features under a hood with a gun. I doubt this character has much to do in the movie, just to sell another action figure, to try to get some excitement. I mean, they're throwing these characters against the wall to see if they get a winner. And that's basically what this is. A buttload of new characters to see if anything sticks and if anyone gets interested in them. This one, though, is pretty much a throwaway character. I doubt it has anything. The Knights of Ren are back! That's kind of interesting, but then when you see them in the light of day or in the light of a desert planet, they lose their cool factor to me. I mean, they're kind of cool, but they have huge weapons that are interesting in possibly another movie, but not in a Star Wars film. I mean, their helmets are kind of cool, but the weapons are like a joke to me. Unless they have some really cool special effects that they add in later. Possibly. That's something I am looking forward to seeing in the trailer, but not the movie. You know I'm not going to go see the movie, but the trailer to see how the Knights of Ren look with their weapons with all the special effects in. Because this is how they looked in The Force Awakens here. I'm not going to lie. I'm interested to see where they're going to take it, but I refuse to go when they don't listen to fans and when there's no plan. I can wait. And if you wait to do something about this mess, it's too late. So I encourage all of you viewers that are on the fence to join the Boycott, and there's going to be a War Room episode coming up in a few days. I know I said last week, I really want, and part of the topics that I want to cover is difficulties in boycotting. I have it in my own family. You think everyone's with me? My wife is so excited by these pictures. I just keep thinking of Disney tricks, and I'm not going to go see it, so. Here's one with Kerry Russell's character. Now, I thought about writing the names down, but the name for this character is super lame. Looks kind of interesting, but again, everyone is in a helmet. Do you see what's happening here? All these new characters have like lots of armor and helmets and weapons to try to see all this. They think that's going to fix it. It's more Band-Aid stuff. They think giving you all these, oh, he's got a new weapon, a new helmet, a new style, it's going to click with the consumer. It just screams that these character designs just scream to me that this is what they think was the real this is their mind at Lucasfilm. These characters don't look cool enough. Our characters in Last Jedi were just like normal people. So let's go overboard with the armor, the weapons, and they're just trying to see if they get a win. There's no win for me here. In this picture, it has a lot of characters all lined up. That Kerry Russell character, Chewie and Lando. I like that. Luke, this pisses me off to show Luke again because I wanted Luke in 7. I wanted Luke in 8. Don't try to bait me into seeing 9 with Luke in the promo images. And then even having the title of the movie, which is just clickbait to play on your nostalgia strings and get you to buy tickets. No, thank you. Now that creature that Finn is on looks kind of cool, but honestly, I think it's just they reused the horse, those horses from Avatar, and put fur on them. It looks like that to me. I think I'm right on this one. Disney owns Fox. They're working with Avatar now. They probably reused another Disney Band-Aid, reused some assets from Avatar, put some fur on those horse creatures from Avatar. And then a new character by Hux. Now, we're looking at the Kylo Ren helmet being Band-Aid together. More Disney Band-Aids trying to fix the problems. I really want you guys to answer the question down below, though. What do you think? What do you think BS they're going to try to pull? Part 1, Part 2 of Episode 9, Episode 10, a TV series, a director's cut? You know they're going to double dip on this movie with this much assets going into it, trying to see what sticks. Here's some alien creatures in the desert. They all look the same, though. Here's Kylo and Rey fighting. This is what it came down to. The same thing that happened in The Force Awakens. Here's a picture of them filming Rey in the desert. for that very special. That scene was just to get the haters hating with her jumping over that TIE fighter. The way she did it with such style. It'd be different if she just jumped over. No, she had to do a weird flippy thing. That was just a F you to the people that are annoyed with this character. And here is the Knights of Ren in the light of day with JJ in the middle. See, look at these weapons. It's just... I don't know. I won't know. And then here's the cover for the Vanity Fair. And then I think this is the final... No, I have two more images. Here is the one with Finn, and I believe her name is Jaina Calrissian. She looks like she's straight out of the Hunger Games. And these are the ones that I swear they're just altered Avatar horses. They look kind of cool, but I just think they reused assets. They're struggling to get as much new in here to see what pops. And then here is Lando, Chewie, and Poe. Not Han, Poe. I don't like the way he looks that comfortable in the Millennium Falcon. That's my thoughts. I gotta find a super chat. You know what? I'm gonna pause here. And you know what? Please leave some super chat questions. I love to answer these for free. I'm the only place on YouTube where you get to answer all your questions for free as much as I can. So, leave a super chat question. Just title it Super Chat Question or just Super Chat. Ask me anything. Okay, Warriors. This shout out and Super Chat goes to a longtime viewer and a Star Warrior, Peter Taryn. Thanks for the support, the constant support, all your comments. And his Super Chat question was, the boycott is a great way to show how fans are dissatisfied with Star Wars. So he's on board with the boycott. And then his question is, am I concerned that the Star Wars TV shows will end up like CW or DC shows? Not if Filoni and Favreau are involved. As long as they're involved, The Mandalorian looks amazing. I watched the footage that leaked onto YouTube. You know what? Because of your question, I might do a reaction to the leaked footage with my Mandalorian madness on. So if you want to see that, comment below. It looks amazing. And I'm not subscribing to Disney Plus. This is something else I want to cover in the first War Room episode. The difficulties in war-cotting along with friends and family. And how it may be impossible to go 100% anti-Disney. But do whatever you can. Party up. Join a friend. Go to a friend's house to watch it. Do whatever you can. And you know what? I've never supported pirating. I'm not going to judge you either. But it's an all-out war that Disney is taking on against competition in the entertainment industry. And you're naive if you think Disney is a wholesome company. It's just the image they put out there for dreams coming true. Come to Disney World, come to our parks. They charge a premium. They never let go except for workers. They keep their IPs. They take what they want. And they bring war to other companies until they can scoop them up. They are an absolute attack against Netflix and HBO and all the other streaming services. And the stuff they've done this year just proves it. So I plan to watch the show, but I'm just going to go to a family member's house. That's my thoughts on it. Now that they're announcing 3 shows, that kind of worries me, because the other one is, what was that Rogue One character? And then if they make this a launching point for another series based on the episode 9 characters, and they do not do Obi-Wan, I'll be pissed off, because I've been waiting for Ewan McGregor to come back. He's one of the best thing about Star Wars. This may be blasphemy to a lot of you out there, but I prefer his version of Obi-Wan over the original. He really took it to a great place in episode 2 and 3. 1, 2, he was great in 1, but he really took it to new levels with episode 2 and 3. And I like episode 2 as well. So that's my thoughts. Tell me yours. Comment below. Let me know. I'll see you in the next video.